So hi, what's up? It's your boy Sports Wizard and welcome back to another video on my channel. So today we're going to be doing Djokovic versus Alcaraz Madrid Open semi-final. It's a great match, and if you guys were wondering why I couldn't do Alcaraz versus Nadal, it was pretty late when that matchup was announced. You know, it was almost nighttime for us, so that's why I couldn't do it. I was hoping it would be Djokovic versus Nadal, but because that'd be way more cooler, but Alcaraz won, fair enough. Good game by Alcaraz. So, yes, so Djokovic versus Alcaraz, Madrid Open semi-final. And let's jump right into the prediction. So, my prediction, Djokovic in 3 score on 6-3, 6-7, 7-5 mode hard. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a very good match. And the reason why I put the first set pretty low is because I think Alcaraz will still be knackered a little bit. Because Djokovic just absolutely obliterated her catch. And yesterday I did that. I said Hurkacz would win in three touch sets, but I don't know what Hurkacz did. He just spoiled it all, and my prediction was way off. But yeah, so I think Djokovic is gonna be the one that has the stamina advantage for sure. But I think Hurkacz will make up for it, and I think he'll keep fighting in the second set. And he'll win the second set. But in the third, I think it's going to be very tough. But, you know, when Djokovic, when it's tight, Djokovic, that's where that's where he shines the brightest whenever it's tight. Under pressure, this guy is just, insane. So let's jump right into the analyzation. So Djokovic has 20 Grand Slams, 86 titles. He has been number one for 368 weeks and is currently number one. He has a winning percentage of 83.1%. He won the ATP Finals 5 times and is an Olympic bronze medalist. And he won all the Grand Slams at least twice. And for his playing style, he's an aggressive baseliner. He has one of the best backhands of all time and a good forehand. He has a good serve that is flat. He's good at coming back from deficits. He's one of the best serve returners of all time. He has a good drop shot, and his major weakness is his smash. So earlier I was saying Djokovic, he can come back from a deficit. In Wikipedia, when I was researching Djokovic's play style, it literally said he's good at coming back from deficit. So that's the ultimate proof that Djokovic is actually good at coming back from deficit. So, yeah. Whereas Alcaraz, he has 4 titles. He's the number 9 in the world. Yeah, so it's very shocking. He's only 19 years old. He turned 19 yesterday, I believe, and he's already number 9. He went to the Australian Open third round, Roland Garros third round, and Wimbledon second round. He went to the US Open quarterfinal. He's an aggressive baseliner. He hits powerful shots both on the forehand and on the backhand. And Alcaraz, he's very, well-rounded. Like, it's not like one of his strokes are, like, far and away better than the other stroke. He has a good forehand, he has a good backhand. So he's kind of like, a Pablo Carreño Busta type of player or a Roberto Bautista, a good type of player where they're really well-rounded. And, I can't really say the same thing about Nadal because his forehand is just one of the best forehands of all time. His backhand, over the years, it's gotten a little bit better, but now, for some reason, recently, it has not been, like, that good. So I can't say that about Nadal, but Alcaraz is one of those type of players, like Djokovic, exactly like Djokovic, like they can play both of their strokes very good, and they're almost like equal in the both of their strokes, which that's an advantage. Honestly, it's a major advantage because, like, say one of your strokes are not performing well, like say you're off with your forehand, then you can rely on your backhand pretty well. Whereas Nadal, if he's off with his forehand, his backhand is not really help him that much. So, like, being well-rounded is a big advantage. So he hits powerful shots both on the forehand and backhand, okay? He has a solid serve, he has a good drop shot, and he has a good net game. The head-to-head is 0-0. I was shocked they never faced before, but yeah, they have never faced before. So that's why it was a little bit tough to come up with the scoreline 6-3, 6-7, 7-5. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. So yeah, that's the prediction. Let's move on to the next one. What's at stake for Djokovic? So Djokovic can really regain momentum and be in good shape for the French Open. And, this is very big because if Nadal is not at his 100%, which he's not at his 100%, anyone can win the tournament. Like, in my opinion, you can throw Djokovic in there for sure if he's, like I said, if he can regain momentum. You can throw Alcaraz in there for sure because he's playing, like, his mind out. You can throw Tsitsipas in there. He's been playing pretty well. He's a good clay quarter. And you could also throw maybe Alexander Zverev in there, I guess. Maybe he could be in there. But these 4 players, I mean, these five players, like actually Nadal there also obviously, but these five players, they can win. But if Nadal is not playing good, like X Nadal out from the situation, so five take Nadal out, and there's four: Alcaraz, Djokovic, Tsitsipas, and Zverev. And out of those four players, Djokovic, if he regains momentum, he'll be in good shape for the French Open, and if he's at good shape, he can win the French Open if Nadal is not performing at his 100%, which he's not performing at his 100%. And he can reach his second straight final. In the Serbian Open, he lost to Zverev. He lost to Rublev. Sorry. In the final, and if he beats Alcaraz, he can reach his second straight final. And whoever he faces in the final, hopefully, if he can beat them, then he'll win a title, which will be a huge confidence booster before the French Open. So that's gonna be great for him. Now moving on to Alcaraz, he can have a chance to beat both Nadal and Djokovic in back-to-back matches. I don't know how many people have accomplished this. All I know that David Nalbandian, he beat Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer in back-to-back matches, which is actually crazy, and he's the only person to actually do that. So props. But I don't know how many people beat both Nadal and Djokovic in back-to-back. I think more people definitely did it, because obviously that guy did all three, but these people only have to do two. So maybe, but either way, not a lot of people can do that. Probably maybe a handful of people, I guess. And he can also have a chance to win his second Masters 1000 title if he goes to the final, and then if he wins in the final, he can win the Masters 1000, because this is obviously the semi-final matchup. It would have been better if it was the finals matchup, but it is what it is. But yeah, so if he beats Djokovic and goes to the final, then he probably will have to face maybe Tsitsipas in the final. Then if he beats him, then he can win a second Masters 1000 title. And, I just wanted to add this in also, because, Nadal versus Alcaraz, it was a lot of history. It was a lot of history. I just want to put out two interesting facts. Alcaraz became the youngest person and the only teenager to beat Nadal on clay. That's crazy, right? He was the youngest person for sure, and the only teenager to beat Nadal on clay at 19 years old in one day. Alcaraz also became the 20th person ever to beat Nadal on clay. I'm not sure if my math was correct, but I had to collect a lot of data. There was one side, it only went up to Madrid 2020. It said 17 or 18 people beat him. And then that's Spain, from 2020 to now, two other people beat him. I believe it was Zverev or Rublev. Zverev, Rublev, and Alcaraz beat him from 2020 to now on clay. So it was 17 in 2020 beginning, and then from there onwards, three other people beat him: Rublev, Zverev, and Alcaraz, and now it's the 20th person. So yeah, Alcaraz became the 20th person ever to beat Nadal on clay. I'm hoping that's correct, but it's gonna be around 20. Maybe it couldn't be 19, but I think my math is correct. So yeah, Alcaraz became the 20th person. And just for a quick recap for the prediction, because this is the main one, obviously these three were just for for just to be for fun, honestly. But yeah, the prediction, I think in the first set, I'll just go a little bit in depth about the prediction, but in the first set, I think Djokovic, he's gonna go aggressive. He's gonna hit winners, hit aces, make Alcaraz move around a lot. I think just in general, Alcaraz will be kind of tired. I don't think he'll be getting that sort of production. I don't think he'll hit winners, hit aces. I do think he's going to help Djokovic a lot by hitting a lot of unforced errors. So I think the first set will pretty easily go to Djokovic. In the second set, though, I think it's going to be very evenly matched. They're both going to be hitting winners, making each other move around, hitting aces. But I think in the tiebreak, Alcaraz, he's just going to, just keep going, that Nadal mentality type of thing. I think he's going to keep going. I think he's just going to be a little bit more explosive than Djokovic in the second set, and I think he'll fight hard for it and eventually get the second set. In the third set, like I said, in the second set, they're both going to be playing really well, but I think eventually, Alcaraz, he's just going to run out of energy. I think that's the main thing, energy. I think he's just going to run out of energy at the very end, and I think Djokovic will just take it in the third set. But I do think in the second set, he's going to fight really hard and take it, but I think by the third set ending, I think he'll just run out of gas, honestly. But that's my prediction. And, these are the other ones. What is at stake for Djokovic? What is at stake for Alcaraz? And interesting facts about Nadal's. Alcaraz went over Nadal. Sorry. But yeah, I'll just keep the screen at my prediction so you guys can just check it out really quickly. And I guess that's the video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Guys, I'd really appreciate if you guys like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because I'd be really happy if I got to 75 subscribers. So yeah, guys, like I said, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. I'll be doing other Madrid Open videos. You know, whoever wins this match against the other finalists, I'll be doing the finals video. And, you know, just keep going from there. You know, the Rome Masters tournament, you know, the French Open tournament, just the whole clay court season. And then just keep going from there, like Wimbledon and all that. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be insane. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.